Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome. Happy Monday. Hope you are all having a fantastic day. It is Timmy here. I am an independent designer with Couture, and I am so excited because I got a whole delivery of goodies that popped in my mailbox a little bit early. I was expecting them today. They came on Saturday. So when I got home from my crazy, rainy, thunderstormy vendor event where we got soaking wet, I found those packages waiting for me. And yesterday I got a chance to go through them and open them up and see all the goodness that was inside. And I am super excited to show you probably one of my most favorite designs and surfaces that have come out with our new fall winter catalog, which, by the way, is that Chalk Styles magazine that you see right here behind me. That is our new catalog, and you can actually get a copy of that catalog in a couple of different ways. Of course, you can place an order on my Chalk site, and when you do, you can add on the catalog for just $2. It's a great deal because it's a great inspiration piece, gives you lots of ideas to be able to create some beautiful DIY home decor. And the other way is if you become a club member of mine, you will receive a catalog each time we release a new printed catalog. That's twice a year, along with your monthly design, which is exclusive just to club members. So if you want that and you want to be all in, definitely type in club in the comments and I'll be sure to let you know what that's all about and how you can get started. This month's club transfer is our gorgeous When Life Gives You a Bowl of Cherries, Make It Sweet. And this was one of the designs that we created with it a few days ago on my lives. If you're enjoying these lives, be sure to press the little bell that you see on your page. That will give you notifications when I go live so that you won't miss a thing. And if you also think that you would like to send this out to the Facebook universe because you think there's others that might enjoy this project, I would love it if you would sprinkle the Chalk love as well. Now, the third way to be able to get a catalog is to become a designer, like I am. And you can choose to become a designer just for your own personal benefit. In other words, you're just really wanting 40% off all of these fabulous products. As a matter of fact, that's exactly how it is that I got started. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Kathy. So you can totally do that, but maybe you'd like to make a little extra money as well. And if you decide that you want to do that, whether it's by selling our products, going live like me, hosting workshops, going to vendor events, or even selling things that you've made with our products, you can do any and all of that as a Couture designer. So if you have any interest and want to learn more about what that's all about, let me know. I'd be happy to tell you more about that. So let's talk about our project here tonight, why don't we? So this is the project that we're going to be working on tonight. This design is called Life Story Home, and it reads Our Life, Our Story, Our Home. Great idea for a housewarming gift or something to put on your front door. I'm going to be using our brand new 9x9 wood box frame. I love our box frames. They come in a variety of different sizes, but this is the first time we've come out with this beautiful 9-inch square. Now, what's great about these is that they are two-sided. You can chalk on either side that you want. They are super hefty. They are beautiful. They are durable. They're gorgeous. And there are some wonderful designs that you can put on either side. Now, these are also paintable. So if this surface you want to maybe paint and make it black, you totally can with our chalk paste. And you've seen me do some of those demonstrations in the past. I'm going to use the white side today with this transfer. And the two chalk paste colors, I'm only going to use two, is my favorite color combination, and that is Marvelous, which is this beautiful kind of dusty rosy pink, and our storm gray. So those are the two designs that we're going to use. I'm going to come over here and turn off my air conditioning. Sometimes I find that when that air is blowing on my project, it makes it dry a little faster than I want it to. So I turn that off for the time being. The other thing I have here, by the way, is this. Now you might have recognized this surface because it's part of the Farmhouse Hello Chalkmade kit that we had available. This is actually a class that I have coming up very soon here in Connecticut at the end of the month. So if you're curious about how you can get in on that, just type in workshop and I'll be happy to share it with you. But again, right, two-sided surface, we're gonna change this whole look of this. And in my next project, I'm gonna show you how we can create this design on a round. So remember that. But for now, let's stay focused on this beautiful box frame, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna open up our transfer. Now these all come in these cellophane wrappers. They have a little adhesive here on the back. I'm telling you that because I like to keep these adhesive wrappers. Not only do they have a little how-to care for our chalk transfers, but it also is a great way to hang these when they are not in use. So that's what I do. And then of course, these are our adhesive silkscreen transfers. Lots of people want to call them stencils, but they're not stencils. They're actually a silkscreen fabric transfer. And the white areas that you see here is where the color is going to go. And you can put this pretty much on any surface that you'd like. Hey, Miss Sophie's talking to us. Can you hear her barking? And they can go on pretty much any surface that you want. Of course, we're working on one of Couture surfaces tonight, but you know what? You can put these designs on anything. Walls, painted furniture, glass, windows, even fabric if you use our inks. But tonight we're going to be using our water-soluble chalk paste, and those are perfect for things like our chalkboards, your walls or windows, and also on wood. The only time you want to use our inks is when you want to be able to make it permanent on something like fabric or even like things on glass or ceramic, maybe mugs or something like that. And the ink becomes permanent when you heat set it with either an iron or, in the case of like glassware or ceramic, in the oven. So if you guys are watching, be sure to say hi. I always love to hear how your day went. I know with it being Monday, right, we always want to stay in tune to what's going on in everyone's life. I see Carrie is with us. Carrie, I think, is packing up and getting ready for her next move. She is a wandering friend. Her husband, Job, takes them all over and they move from place to place. I can't wait to see her next place that she heads. And as you can see, the green part of this transfer is going to be larger than the space of the board, but that's okay because it's only this white area that's showing through that's going to get the chalk paste, right? And I purposely left some space here at the top because tomorrow, if you join me, I'm going to show you how you can personalize this with a name at the top using a brand new font that just came out. And it is beautiful and it matches this design perfectly. So I just smoothed that down where I want this to be. I'm going to turn it around and look at it myself here just to make sure it is even and it looks pretty good. Sometimes when I do it upside down to show you guys, I realize I don't have a good sense of it. Now, if you see that little red live button at the top, you are watching me live, so be sure to say hi. If you don't see that little red button, that means you're watching the replay, and that's awesome too. Be sure to say hi and let me know that as well, because if you have any questions, I want to make sure that I see those questions and answer you if I wasn't able to do so during the live. Now, these chalk pastes are pretty much ready to go as soon as you open up the container. But you can also take a little stirring stick and just make sure that all of the chalk paste is nicely incorporated. And I actually like to have the stir sticks available too, because I sometimes use them to dab a little chalk paste in the areas where I want them to go. So my thought is that I will make 2 houses marvelous and their roofs gray, and then I'm going to alternate this middle one and the opposite. And then I think I'm going to do our life, our story in marvelous, and then our home in gray. So let's start with grabbing a squeegee. So this is a little mini squeegee. They come in all sorts of sizes. I like the mini, it gives me some of the best control. And you'll see this project will be finished in really just minutes, especially if I'm not super chatty. I have a hard time not being super chatty. But we're just spreading the chalk paste over the screened area, making sure that we've smoothed out any lines. And I'm going to grab a clean squeegee to do the second color. If you don't have 2 squeegees, don't worry about it. Just clean your squeegee in between. Totally can do that. And then we're going to use the marvelous, as I mentioned. And there isn't anything, by the way, that I did to prep this surface. It's ready to go right out of the box. Sometimes you'll hear us talking about doing some waxing of surfaces, but our boards are ready to go. So I think it's this roof that I am going to make marvelous. I'm going to alternate here. Oh, and that's my husband, who is, I think, watching the Red Sox, so you can hear him. Hello, Miss Cindy. Thanks for saying hi. Hope you are well and enjoying your day. The heat and humidity has started to relax a little bit here in Connecticut. Been having lots of rainy weather along with that heat and humidity. Definitely summer type, right? But we're supposed to get some really nice weather coming up this weekend, and I'm really excited because we've got another vendor event that we will be doing at a local winery. It's a little pop-up market, so we'll get to do a little bit of sharing of chalk couture and the chalk love, doing some demoing, selling some of the finished goods we've made, and also selling some fun little special bundles. So if you're in Connecticut and you're nearby, we'll be there both on Saturday and Sunday. We'll be at Sunset Meadows in Goshen. Fun little place. And there'll be food trucks and live music and wine, of course. The best part. So you can use as many different color combinations here as you like. I'm going to try to just make it pretty simple and straightforward using those 2 colors. Steve says he's sorry for yelling.
It was a home run for the Red Sox.
Red Sox had a home run, so that's all good. Hello, Joanne. Nice to see you popping in and saying hi. Great to have you. We have the dog barking. We got the husband yelling, you know, just like everywhere else, right? Home is where our family is. And that's all good. So we've got one last roof here. And just squeegeeing off the excess. And here's the best part. We call it the peel and the reveal. I see a little bit of a line here. I'm going to scoop up. There we go. The peel and the reveal. So we started at the bottom, so I'm going to peel from the bottom. And I like to kind of pull from the middle, not just make sure that I don't stretch this transfer on the way up. Nice and slow and steady. I've got my little backer sheet right there, and look at how cute that is. And like I said, leave enough space, I did here at the top, so that I can put some letters. Now the big question is whether or not my whole name will fit on here. I don't know if Pacioretty is going to work. We're going to have to test that out tomorrow. So if you join me, thank you, Miss Cindy. I'm glad you like it. It's so cute, and I so love this surface. It's just going to be gorgeous, and there are so many great designs that are meant for this gorgeous surface. If you wonder whether or not this is an erasable surface, it technically is not. I say technically because I'm kind of the queen of reusing, upcycling, redoing. If you were watching me a little while ago, last week I did a harvest sign on a wood board, and that's it behind me. I actually decided that I wanted to sand it off and make it look rustic and make it into a Christmas sign. So could you do this with that? Absolutely. If you wanted to sand off this chalk paste after it's dry and put a different design on it, you absolutely can. So totally up to you. You can even paint over this, right? So we talked about that. So this is our cute little board for tonight, and tomorrow, if you stay tuned and catch up with me, we will be putting on a name here at the top. I'm hoping it's going to be my name, but we'll see if it fits. If you have any questions or need any info about how it is that you can grab this adorable new design and surface, just go ahead and put shop in the comments, and I will be sure to send you the link, and you can choose whichever colors makes your heart sing. So until we see each other again, you guys all have a great night. Happy Monday, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye.